Welcome to Customizing BricsCAD. My name is Ralph Grabowski, and it's my pleasure to show you how to make BricsCAD work the way you work. One of the things that CAD is fabulous for is giving you geometric information, and that's of course possible because everything in CAD is a vector, and mathematically, vectors are full of information. In this tutorial I want to show you how to use some of BricsCAD's capabilities for finding lengths and areas of entities. I'm going to start off with this line here, and I've got 4 segments. I've colored them different colors so you can see the difference between them, and I'm going to select one of them, and you can see over here in the properties bar that it tells you the length and the angle. Now if I choose another line to add on to it, it now tells you the overall length. The angle says varies because of course there's 2 different angles involved, and I can keep adding on more and more lines, and it accumulates the total length. Finding the areas of circles is similar. I can click a circle, and there we have the area as well as the circumference, diameter, radius. Radius of course is simply half the diameter. Now what happens if I select another circle, and you get the same thing. Radius, diameter, circumference varies because they are different, but you now have the total area down here. And add in a third circle, and once again the area is added up. Now what about the trickier question of, say we want to find the area of this donut shape, which means take this circle and subtract the area of this circle. I'm going to type in the area command down here, and then I'm going to go into add mode and add the entity, and then I'm going to press enter to get out of that. Now get into subtract mode and specify entity and specify that one. And now you see the total area, which really is the net area, is 1.2924. And I'm done now, so I'm going to end the command. Now that took a lot of keystrokes, and using the add and subtract options is not particularly intuitive. So there's another way to do it, and that's to use the hatch command. So I'm going to type in hatch, and it really doesn't matter what the hatch is, but I will use pick points and boundaries option so I can pick the area between the 2 circles. So I do that, press enter, click OK, and now when I select the hatch, BricsCAD is going to tell me the area 1.2924, which is the same number we had before. And then I can go and select it and delete the hatch now that I no longer need it. There's a third way of doing it, and that's using to convert these into regions. So I'm going to use the region command. Select this, select that, press enter, and then I can use the subtract command. Subtract this and that, and now when I choose that, net result is again 1.2924. Let's now take a look at what happens with arcs. Arcs are kind of a combination of circle and line in the way they are treated by BricsCAD. So here's an arc, and you're going to see that you have the length of the arc and the area, as well as starting and ending angles, etc., and radius. Now what happens if I select a second arc, like so? It still gives me the area. It doesn't give me a combined length because they're not connected, but it does give me the area. Now what is the area of an arc? Well, it turns out that what BricsCAD does, it draws a chord that connects the starting and ending points, like this blue dashed line I have here, and so the area is this part inside. Now I'd like to show you how BricsCAD treats complex entities. So I've got here a rectangle I drew with the rectangle command, as well as filleted corners, and so when I select that, BricsCAD will tell me the area of it as well as the length of the polyline that makes up the rectangle. Here I've got a helix that I've drawn with the helix command, and there's a whole bunch of different parameters, but here you go, the total length is given by BricsCAD. And then the final one here is a 3D solid, a sphere in this case, and BricsCAD tells you the surface area and the volume. To end off, I want to leave you with this tip. The circle is the one entity you can use the properties bar and edit the area. All the other ones were grayed out, such as for lines and polylines, means you can't change it. But circles you can, so I'm going to change the area, say to 5, and you can see how it instantly gets bigger. I trust you enjoyed learning how to make BricsCAD work the way you work. For more on customizing BricsCAD, check out the ebook.
Download the free trial version of BricsCAD at www.bricsys.com and check it out for yourself.